poor, trapped souls, dragged to a foreign land, surrounded by the mists. What do you seek here? Knowledge, honor, revenge. You clutch onto steel and faith, but you are far from the sight of your God. Know this. He is the ancient. He is the land. And you are trespassing.
Okay, so right at the beginning, real fast, we're just going to clear a couple things up. Jakar changed his name to Callan.
He's always Canada.
And he's now no longer a warlock, he's a sorcerer, correct?
Yeah.
Just straight up
sorcerer. He always was. I don't know what he's done.
Yeah. And I think that's it.
Yeah, Jakar was a warlock, he died. Kalan is a goddamn sorcerer. I don't know what's so confusing.
Yeah, he had an honorable death.
Okay. Last time on D&D. After barely surviving a horrible blizzard, finding the village of Erasnau, staying the night there, and figuring out the problems there, you guys called a carriage from Vasily von Holtz, basically the stable master of all of Borovia. This man gave you a ride to the village of Borovia. He said it was about 30 to 45 minutes away from where you guys were currently. If you look at the map, basically when we entered, was at A. That's where we found the dead body. If we look at B, B is that huge gate, the gates of Borovia.
Yeah, you found the body, B is the gates of Borovia.
And up to the north, where it says Svalik Woods, is where the village of Raznow is located.
Oh, okay.
So, Vasily von Holtz is the pistachio man, and basically, while you guys were leaving, the horrible blizzard up in the mountains, then the scenery changed from forest to grassland again, and you guys got onto a main road, and this road is called the Old Svalik Road. If you remember last time, Trefor, after listening to Vasily babble on to himself about God knows what, honestly, you guys tuned him out within about 5 minutes. He was just talking about some bullshit. The first time he caught his first fish, the first time he had his first carriage trip, all that, just boring stories. And Trevor started staring out the window. Trevor saw a skeletal figure, and it disappeared into the mist. Trevor eventually drifted off into sleep. Trevor again is walking in the same big town. The church bell ringing on top of the hill. A scream screeches from behind him. You turn around to see a huge crowd gathering around something. Trevor runs into the crowd, pushing past what seems like hundreds of villagers. They all stand in his way, motionless, like a horde of zombies, hibernating during the day. Finally, Trevor reaches to the middle of the crowd. To his horror, he sees the corpse of the dead husky. The priest Delphi kneeling over the body, holding a golden knife dripping with blood. The priest slowly turns around and locks eyes with Trevor. Trevor's face was Delphi's face was just gone. His face seemed melted off, only a bloody smiling skull looking back at him. I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! The priest begins weeping intensely. Not knowing what to do, Trevor reaches out his hand to calm him down. But when he touches him, the ground disappears around him. Darkness envelops him, He's falling. The dead face of his old companion forms. Why did you abandon me? We were brothers, Trevor! Trevor!
Trevor!
One more time.
Trevor!
The voice slowly changes from Giles to Dragar's.
Trevor!
Dragar awakens Trevor when they arrive
Slap!
in the village of Borovia.
A light slap across the face. Wake up! I've been shoving you for 2 minutes. Wake up!
That was about the time that I caught my first fish! What do you say about that?
You said that 10 times already.
You guys, he was literally just telling a bunch of random stories this whole trip. Oh, it seems you guys have arrived. This is the village of Borovia. Like I said, I can take you into the middle or I can leave you out here. What do you prefer?
Borovia.
Pistachios are spilling out of this man's mouth.
What
as he's
is
talking.
Dip
What do you
dive.
suggest?
Currently, you guys are like right on the outskirts of the village.
Are they friendly?
I mean, yeah. No. Depends.
I say we start at the beginning of this village and slowly make our way in.
He sort of stands up. The wagon shifts underneath this enormous man's weight. Seed shells cracking underneath all of your guys' boots. He opens the gate. Well, I'd like to see you again. He grabs down a small little box, probably about this big, and Dragar, I need you to roll me a d20.
14.
Okay, 14. This is going to contain some paper birds. If you ever want to get a hold of me, all you have to do is write an inscription on it. You can send it to whoever you want. He opens up the box. Looks like there's about 14 in there. Hands it to you. Write that down.
No.
I'll see you later. I have to be heading north.
Alright.
You guys exit the caravan.
Yeah, we exit the caravan. We're at the beginning of this village.
As you guys slam the door shut, pistachio seeds rolling out the bottom of this carriage.
Just this
The door shuts, and the carriage abruptly starts going north, off the path.
What a very nice, disgusting man.
Again, Percy!
It's empty.
Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. Also, a holy symbol rests on the top of each roof, all pointing the same direction. No sound cuts the silence, except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
Can I tell what kind of holy symbol this is, or if I recognize it because I'm a sorcerer and I've
Maybe if
dealt.
you were
Are you a proficient in religion?
not at all.
You do not
You're a
recognize
cleric,
this
huh?
symbol.
Too bad you're not a cleric.
Yeah. Not gonna be able to.
You guys are standing currently on the outskirts of this village.
Well, I guess we're gonna venture a little bit further in, see if we can find a tavern or general store, or
Awesome.
get some supplies.
I mean, how do we know if they're friendly or not?
Also,
We should
little
stay together.
drops
I
fall
don't know
on
about
each
you
of your
guys. This place
nose,
feels a little ominous.
Just a
and
bit.
eventually it starts picking up rain, and now it's raining
That's
quite decently.
fantastic.
As you guys walk into this village,
I mean, the only way we're gonna know if they're friendly.
We
is
gotta be
if we
cautious.
Start going.
Well, I'll just hang back, but you guys go first.
Sure thing.
as you
We'll
guys
go
creep
first.
down the main path, which is cobblestone, you look to your left and your right, just looking at these houses. They're dull gray. All the windows are boarded up. Some have huge painted X's on the front door.
Yeah, you kind of see what I was saying before, guys.
Well, we have to keep
About
moving.
that ominous feeling.
We keep moving forward.
I'm gonna just keep walking down the street until I find a bar or some kind of place I can get food or water or liquor.
All I'm hearing is poison and trap and drug. This town, we have
I
to
mean,
be.
I don't like Ryan either, so I like his plan, but
We keep moving until we find some place, and then at least some of us have
Because
to
we're like in the beginning of the town. It's fucking pouring rain. I say we find some place to.
Well,
check
look,
out.
try
Perfect.
then.
As you guys walk into what seems to be the middle of this town, a building immediately catches your eye to the left. The sparse light, it'll be E1. The sparse light from this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads, Bill Drafts Mercantile. You turn around, you smell smoke, and you can see that there's an inn
This looks
behind you.
promising. Let's go.
This is going to be E2. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. Again, you guys all hear
It's a tavern.
the sound of weeping in the distance, and you guys are where you guys are standing. You can sort of get a feel of where this is. Everybody roll a perception check for me, please.
22.
Okay, Trefor and Callan. You guys hear from E3 the sound of weeping, mournful weeping. From
Yeah, it's
E3.
like right next to the general
A moaning
store.
sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark two-story townhouse.
I say we go to the tavern first before I go into a house where some woman is apparently crying.
Wait, what are you talking about? All I hear is rain.
I hear a woman crying in the background in a two-story house, and I relay all this to everybody.
Lightning up over your heads.
Now you're telling me you can hear someone weeping in the distance?
Yeah.
Oh, this is just not what I like at all.
But enough. We have to go in here first. I open the doors to the
Wait,
tavern.
you open the door to where?
We're going to the tavern.
The tavern?
Trigger just
we
heads
over
into the
there.
tavern.
We follow it?
Yeah.
Enough of this.
He's
I'm not going
obviously
toward the
walking
weeping lady,
into
I'll
it.
tell you that much.
Investigate them.
So I'm not going toward the weeping lady, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna go towards her either. I don't know what the fuck's going
Well,
on.
someone-
Last time we dealt with somebody crying in the rain,
Yeah, but
we
it's a
almost.
weeping
Aren't you
lady.
guys like brave adventurers or something? Like, I'm here just trying to learn some stories for my next song and
I'm
like.
getting out of the
Tell you what,
store.
you guys get information
Okay.
from the tavern.
I'm just
I'll go
saying.
check it out.
I'll go with you.
I'll go with him.
Okay, I'll go to the tavern. I'll get that information, guys.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so Trefor and Callan head south.
No, they all went.
I'll stay with you. I don't.
Oh,
know.
you're
No,
staying
I
with
went to
them
go get information. You went to
Okay,
go
then I'll
with
go
them.
with them.
Okay, my bad. So
Yeah.
Percy walks headlong into the tavern.
For sure.
The doors push open, and you three head down towards this dark, creepy
For sure.
house.
Alright, switch to them.
You want me to do them first?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get some music going for it.
And at this point, I'm just soaking wet, and my hand is
Okay.
just pissed.
Yeah, let's
Unmistakably,
go check
you
this out.
follow the sound of this woman's weeping. And you are at her front door.
I knock with my left hand because my right's like going all over the place and pissed off.
Go away!
I heard. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to bother you, but I heard you were upset. Wanted to see if everything was all right.
Go away! You can't help me! Go!
Maybe I can. I possess special abilities.
Roll persuasion. A 14.
Yeah.
You should probably eat some food and then I'll do it for you.
You say, what do you say?
Maybe I can calm you down or figure out what's going on. Make you some tea.
After a few seconds, you hear the handle creak and the door opens. You see a middle-aged woman. She has black hair. Her eyes are puffy from crying, and her lip is trembling. What do you want?
I just wanted to see what was going on. Let's see if everything's all right.
Who's with you?
Just my friend here, this young man named Trefor. He's one of my companions. There's 4 of us. The other 2 are in the inn trying to warm up from this blasted rain. As my hand is like
Well, I'm here
breaking
too.
out.
No, I'm
Oh,
here.
you're
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
here.
all of a sudden, a crash from right above you guys. Ah! She slams the door shut, and a piece of wood falls down right in front of you.
Well,
It's almost like force or something, maybe.
something
Like
trying to
above
keep
the
me-
doorway?
Yep.
So wait, like it freaked her out too?
Yeah, she slammed the door shut.
What the fuck?
So something's going on. Something's going on with the storm that's causing this. Something's trying to keep me away from this woman. I don't know. Like, I guess I knock on the door again. I just knock lightly, you know.
Go away!
Ma'am, like I said, I'm trying to help. I don't know what's going on.
Enough of your tricks!
It's not a trick.
You work for the Strahd, you say this Trevor man? I see his holy symbol draped around his neck. Go away!
I have no idea who Strahd is. No idea.
Well, that's your problem. Get out of here!
We've only got papers from him. We don't know who he is.
You hear the handle jiggle again. You see an eyeball peek through.
I was about to say.
You don't know who Strahd is?
I have no idea.
There's some ruler here. That's all we've gotten around is a vampire.
Are you strangers?
Yes, ma'am. We are not.
The mists
from
were
here.
dragged us from our homes.
Well, why don't you say so? Come in, please. Excuse the mess. Poor Gertrude ran away a few days ago, and I haven't had a chance to clean up my mess.
My hand is just like.
She closes the door behind you.
Right. She's like, I'm trying.
I stop her. I put my foot out. Like I just barely sit. Like, let's not be too hasty. We still don't know. We've been betrayed too much, little lady. I'll stay by the door. As I say, you go in front of me.
She leads you guys right in the, like, you guys are in, like, the main little area, basically. She's clutching what seems to be, like, a small doll. How can you help me?
Yeah. Notice that.
Well, what's going on? Why? What has been getting you upset? What is this?
Gertrude, my baby. She ran away a few days ago. That damn child.
She hands you the doll.
Why would she run away?
That is Gertrude. She claims to have found a lover, and I would not let her go. So she ran away.
How old is she?
She's 16. But she'll always be my baby.
Ma'am, can you tell us what's going on with the red X's painted on all the doors?
Oh, don't go in those doors. Do not.
Was it a plague?
There's Strahd zombies in there.
Strahd zombies?
What are Strahd zombies?
It's not Rob Zombie.
It's not Rob Zombie, sir.
Matter of fact, you're not even there, Percy.
Sorry, I know. I'm sorry.
She just says you're not Rob Zombie.
Dracula!
Sorry, it sounds very
What do you mean,
What are these Strahd zombies?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know too much. I just know if they touch you, you become one of them. Stay away from the red doors, please. Ismark is trying to keep them boarded up, but every night they escape. Matter of fact, you only have a couple hours. Where are you staying?
Nowhere, travelers.
We currently do not have a place to stay.
Have you been to the tavern?
That's where we were heading.
We left
before
one of
heard
our
this
friends
freaking-
there, yeah. Sorry, let me interrupt. My hand just looks at you. It's just... yeah, we left one of our friends at the bar, the tavern, just to kind of ask around. We're not from here, obviously.
Yeah, I can see that just the way that you're dressed. You're in shorts.
That's a good, yeah.
And you, sir, your nipples are free to the world. Minus your fur. And you, son, where are your parents? You're far too skinny. You should get a pie from Granny Ann. You should go get a pie.
I don't know what happened to my parents.
She grabs you. You poor child. You poor child.
We're watching over him.
This is a very, very dour and sad place. What brings you here?
We were all lost in the storm and just kind of found each other. We're just trying to find our way back home.
Well, you've come to a nearly abandoned village. with the zombies, the missing people, every week. It's like clockwork. A lot of people have left to Valaki.
Where's Balaki?
Well, it's a few miles from here, the next town over. My family lives there. Perhaps Gertruda ran there. I don't know.
Maybe
She starts crying again.
Should we take you with?
She dips down on the couch and she's just holding herself. She can barely keep herself up.
Maybe we can find your daughter for you.
That would be much appreciated. She grabs your hand and she's shaking it. She's ice cold, just like me.
My hand is like going crazy. It's like, sorry, wrong hand. Sorry.
She just wipes her hands.
Sorry, wrong hand. Well, yeah, we could definitely help you out.
Yeah.
We could definitely locate your daughter. Can you tell us more about Strahd? What's going on with Strahd? Why is he turning the town into zombies, and why does he have this?
No. They're called Strahd zombies because, well, Strahd's claimed them. He's a necromancer.
He's a necromancer.
They're not like normal zombies.
Stronger?
They're different.
They're bewitched.
I don't know. I don't know. What is your name?
Kalan.
Well, Kalan, if you can find my Gertruda, I will be forever in your debt.
I think we can do that. Do you know where her lover is? Or like where her lover was, or where he was from? Have any idea where they might have gone?
I hate to admit it, but I wouldn't let her have. And she ran away, so I never heard anything about this.
Her name is Gertrude?
Gertruda.
Gertruda.
Roll an intelligence.
Yeah, we can definitely try and find her. Maybe we can eliminate some of this.
She looks just like the doll I handed your nipple-manded friend here.
Yeah, he's not one for clothes, neither am I. We're gonna change the way I look for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully definitely get this
Don't
big,
touch me.
This big guy.
Don't touch me.
She motions at your shield and your axe and your cape. If you don't know who Strahd is, why do you support his icon?
Because we found this fighting for our lives in this hell house far away from here in this land. This was the best we could find in a desperate situation.
The Bruce Manor house. Something.
Bruce Wayne,
The Bruce Manor something.
also known as Batman.
It's Bruce.
Bruce Manor, I guess.
Durst.
Durst Manor.
Well, I'm sorry I can't offer you any food. There's no restaurants in town besides Granny M's pies, her dream pies.
Okay. Gotcha. Where's that? Where's the dream pie place at? Where
Just
can I get
across
dream
the street,
pie?
diagonal from us. It'll be this house right here.
Okay. Gotcha.
She marks it on your guys' map that you don't have.
Right.
We don't have a map.
Okay. How many houses do you know of that are part of this Strahd zombies?
Oh, I haven't talked to Eastmark in a couple weeks, but it doesn't look good.
You haven't talked
Doesn't
to
look
who?
good. Eastmark.
Who's Eastmark?
Eastmark is Kolyan Indirovich's son.
Where can I find him?
Probably the tavern. Eastmark the Lesser always drinks.
Eastmark. This would be really great if I had a notebook.
You need a notebook?
I'll take a piece of paper.
Ready to fold it.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna just write Eastmark.
Eastmark Indirovich. Dragar, roll me an intelligence check for me, please.
At Tavern.
14,
What's your
15,
intelligence?
15.
What is this called? Borovia?
You recognize the name Kolyan Indirovich from the crumpled letter that you found from the dead body.
Tell me more about this name
Borovia.
that you said. Only on I asked the old lady.
Kolyan Indirovich?
Yes.
Kolyan is the burgomaster, though now that you say something, I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. Eastmark is his son, and of course there's Ophelia, his daughter.
We've heard of her before in a
Yeah.
previous letter. What is the situation that has happened to them? If you
Well, they stay, they stay up in the Burgomaster's mansion. What do you want to know about her?
Does she know your daughter? Do they have or did they have a relation?
This is a small village, so I guess.
Where's the house for them located again? For the Burgomaster?
E4.
E4. It'll be further south down.
That's where we'll have to go then. To start looking.
Well, yeah, but we gotta, we need to go back and get it.
Oh, do we? Since we came here? Yeah,
I guess
that's
not.
fine.
I mean,
No, we have to go get
But
him.
we can go to the bar, back to the tavern, and figure out what he's found out.
Yes, so
Plus,
we can get
two
more.
of the people are in that bar that know what's going on, more so with the town, with the X's on the doors. That's
Let's go find
East
out.
Mark.
Let's go find out.
So I tell this lady who I can't remember the name of, and my hand is just like going ape shit at this point because I haven't had any liquor for like the last 12 hours. Hence another reason why I want to go to the tavern. It's
What's
like,
a guitar called back then?
A lute.
Lute?
Yep.
I just tell the woman.
I need to find an app for that. I need a lute. I need a lute app.
I tell her we'll find your daughter.
She grabbed your hand again. That would be much appreciated, Callan. You're my hero. I'm rooting for you. I have nothing to offer. Take Gertrude's doll. Maybe it'll help you.
Here you go, Magic Man. You're his
And she sort of walks up the stairs.
Just look at the doll.
This doll has big blue eyes, big lips, and brown hair in a ponytail. It's a pretty doll, honestly. Besides the black stains on it, because, and before she left, she introduced herself as Mad Mary. Sorry to retcon that a little bit.
Mary.
Well,
Who's Mad Mary?
She
I don't
is.
know. Doesn't matter. I don't even care.
Mary. She's Mary.
I was like,
not
turns
Mad
out
Mary.
I don't even care. I'm not fucking there.
Just Mary.
I'm getting drunk at the end.
And,
That's what I
and that's Gertrude. And then she walked upstairs.
Girlfriend, getting drunk.
Okay. I turn to my companions and I tell them, let's go back to the tavern and see how
I gotta text her. What's your character's name?
Percy. See how
There.
Percy's doing.
What
Okay.
Percy's doing? You'll see.
Okay.
The shit loads.
Yeah.
Y'all see.
So you guys walk outside. As you guys walk in to the inn, you guys see Percy posted the fuck up, playing this beautiful melody.
I once had a maiden. She said, "You're not that good looking." I said, "That's not very nice. Maybe you should be nicer."
Callan's hand is
But it turns out she
just
wasn't.
staring at him like,
So,
what the fuck?
I found a new maiden. I need a new app. This doesn't sound so great.
I like it.
It sounds a little fanciful. It's a little harsh.
That's what he wants it to sound like?
Yes.
That's what he's actually sounding like right
Take
now.
inspiration
Because
from
he's
that, Percy.
hammered.
That was beautiful. There's a bottle at Percy's feet,
Oh, I'm pretty sure there is.
nearly empty, and as we're noticing
Huge
it,
bottle.
So beautiful.
he swoops up the bottle, downs the remains, and tosses the bottle behind him with a crash.
Hello, my friends.
Well, he's no longer afraid. That's what I'm
Hello!
Didn't learn much information, but
sure. It's okay.
I'm playing a good tune.
You keep playing, buddy.
Okay, in this bar, there are 3 women sitting at the bar. There is a man bartending. He is a very old man. And there is one single man in the corner with his hood up. He has multiple empty bottles at his table. And he has papers strewn about. And he looks to be pretty busy in his work.
I'm gonna go over to the man who looks pretty busy in his work while Percy over there is fucking hammered.
Okay.
And I
You
begin-
watch him.
I
Watch
begin
him.
talking to the man with the papers. And I go
Okay,
up to him and I go,
he notices you approach, and he sort of takes his hood off.
My good sir, are you the one called Eastmark?
He looks at you with a bit of a surprise. You knowing his name. This man who looks at you has a very strong jaw, pretty good-looking eyes, and long, drawn-back Matthew Mercer hair.
Okay.
And he has a dark brown leather tunic on. Again, he has papers strewn about, and he seemed to have been concentrating when you walked up on him. And
He'd be done.
might I offer you a drink?
Yes, I would love one.
Have a seat, please. Yeah, my name is Ismark. Where did you hear my name?
I heard it around town from a friend.
Ismark the Lesser! You hear one of the women say. They all start laughing at each other. He just scowls at the women. Fucking Bastani.
I understand, friend.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that.
Stani, that's, I turned to him, I said, those are gypsies, correct?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Eastmark, what can you tell me of what's going on in this town with the red X's?
Don't go in there. I've been, oh my. Well, Kolyan, my father, was a bit of a detective for the village of Borovia. Not only was he the burgomaster, but he, liked to take crime in his own hands. He's fallen sick, and all this has been piled on my chest. We've got missing villagers, we've got zombies everywhere. I'm not a detective. This is very stressful, very stressful. He picks up a bottle and just downs it. Bring me another, please. You can't afford that, Ismark the Lesser.
Why did he keep calling you the Lesser?
Give me another round, wench! You don't talk to your burgomaster like that!
I found a better lose.
You aren't the burgomaster yet, Ismark the Lesser? He throws a coin purse at her, and she grabs a bottle. Be careful on this, Ismark the Lesser. This is their last bottle. Plops it down. Yeah, and
Well, I run up to grab it.
on top of that, he has it in his hand. You try to grab it out of his hand. Okay.
I made them send to me. I do not love you anymore.
Percy is trying to woo you, Trevor.
Drinking. Go.
I don't know.
The three Vistani women sort of look around at each other,
Oh, this
and then they smile.
And I smiled at the Vistani
Would you
women.
like
Sorry,
a
what were you
Vistani
saying?
song? Okay.
Hello, ladies.
While this is all going on, we're having our own little conversation. You
Yeah.
guys can shoot.
You go. No, it's all you. He's still on you. I just said I said what I wanted to say.
While that's all going on, I reply, zombies, you say, how many, is it all over the, is it all the village, the whole village is becoming zombies?
Very good portion, I'm afraid.
Is there a particular area, or is it just everywhere, scattered?
I've been painting the doors with X's, but I feel like this is a little too upbeat.
Swooping. Wait a second. You're saying there's zombies in this town?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot, friend.
I told you guys!
Who is this?
This is Percy.
Have you introduced yourself yet? I'm so sorry, I'm so rude. You introduced me myself,
I
but
knew it,
I am
guys.
Ismark
I told
Indirovich.
you.
What is your name, traveler?
Colin.
Alan, do you have a surname?
No, I don't have a last name. It's
Did you get
just
cold in
Cal.
here?
A little bit. I'm fine now.
Because I got a little bit of the cold shoulder going.
Okay, so there's some houses with red X's. Those are the zombies are at.
Yeah. Please don't enter or open those doors.
I will open
I'm
one.
being overwhelmed. You do it, little man, and I will kill you where you stand.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be so serious, but had a bunch of troublemakers already try to do this on me once.
How many zombies are in per house?
Depends. The whole family, 1,
Okay.
2, 17. Sometimes they pile in hordes. Fucking don't open that door. You hear me, Kylan?
Yeah, I hear you.
He clings you.
Yeah.
And now that you get a good look at this man, his cheeks are a little bit red.
Oh my
You can
god!
tell he might be a little bit drunk.
Oh yeah, he's drunk.
I turned on the oven. Need pizza.
Missing villagers. Are they being abducted? I heard one of our friend's daughters has been abducted.
Who?
Gertruda?
Gertruda. Yeah,
Gertruda.
she ran away a couple days ago, apparently.
Do you know who?
Mad Mary won't stop wailing.
Oh,
You
you
know
guys
who she
figured
ran
out
away
the crying lady?
Yeah,
What was that about?
her daughter's missing.
Oh shit, this town's not good, guys.
Oh.
We got zombies, missing daughters, ominous tones.
Beautiful Vistani women, as I'm dancing with all three women.
Good point.
Yeah.
As I'm dancing with all three of them.
You're just dancing with them all of a sudden? Do you want to approach them?
Well, yeah.
Oh, he's got
Right.
the spirit, Dragar.
Don't need to roll. You approach
Yes.
these women.
They approach them and then.
Okay, so you say, you Dragar, you get this flash across your mind.
Oh,
And
you
these
want
three
something to
women,
sing?
No.
Alinka, Mirabelle, and Sorba, sit at a table. Near the front door.
Dragar, the man of the Vistani horse. He
What do you
wants
want,
to
shirtless man?
know them. He wants to know them.
Alright, in all seriousness.
Of course,
Dear-
wants to bang the man.
That's
Eastmark grabs a gold coin and flicks it at you.
Yes.
Excuse me. Most beautiful Vistani. I have for you, I asked
It wants to.
for us to know about the local plagues happening here. Can you tell me more?
I didn't learn any information about it.
That's what I'm doing now.
Oh, that's
Talking to the
what
Vistani.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask, like, what.
Why don't you go have your drink and get out of here before I kick you out?
Ooh, vicious.
They
lady,
don't
I
like
like
you
that.
trying to bang them.
She's a redhead.
Again, I'm not even asking for that.
Well,
So deal with
tell by
that
your
with
vibe,
thatness
buddy.
here. We're together.
Again, I'm not.
Again.
I'm asking actually seriously.
Caroline just
What?
laughs to himself as he watches all this.
What
go
is
down.
I'm sorry, a big muscled man approaching me, smiling like that. We usually get the hint.
Excuse me, fair Vistani. I was asking about, do you know the source of the plague or a missing girl around by the name of Gertruda?
Why
I
don't
think
you,
they said
why don't you drink the
Strahd's
water?
the cause of the
Shunka! Oh, we have no idea.
No, that's about as much lies as I can see. Yeah.
Jeez, James.
Come, ladies, we can't come to some kind of agreement.
James. Come on, man.
There's no reason for you to even be talking to us, shirtless man.
As usually known.
Woo
as
them.
Uncle
They turn
Man.
around.
Woo them, James. Persuade them.
They turn around and give you
Roll
the cold
persuasion
shoulder.
on them.
Manhandle the
Roll
fuck
persuasion.
out of them.
I'm not mad. Roll persuasion. Yeah, no, I didn't get.
What'd you roll?
2.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, so I win. I can't believe that. I was about to say-
So drunk.
So I they both walk away. I was like, wait, please.
You just turned around.
Out of sheer
What?
pity.
What do you want?
I'm trying. We're investigating some.
I'll give you some information as soon as you get our wine. Our wine shipment has been due 2 weeks ago. The Vistani haven't been through.
Where?
Figure out what's going on with the Wizard of Wines, and I'll talk to you. They turn around.
Ah, fine.
I'm
Wizard
gonna
of
just
Wine.
write down. Write down Wizard of Wine.
Yeah, I got it.
Bye.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
That's fine.
I have to do.
I was singing and I didn't
Exactly.
hear what
Yeah.
you said.
They have it written down.
Just and basically another quest.
Cool.
Side quest, yeah.
I'm Percy. I know nothing.
I yelled.
Cool.
All right, I get drunk kind of begrudgingly because everybody's screaming at me.
Good one.
So how are you drinking? You have 0 alcohol.
Oh, well, I go to the bar and get some.
Okay, you approach this man. He's an old man. Yeah, Jake, shit just doesn't happen. You have to, like, do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, so, moving on. You approach... The 3 women are at the bar, okay? You, like, walk along to the around them, or what? The bartender is, like, in front of the 3 Vistani women.
Well, I'm not gonna just push through them.
Well, the bar's pretty big.
Okay, well I go over the
Matter of fact,
side.
let me bust up a map, because I think I have a map.
Of the bar?
Yeah.
We're in the bar.
So you approach the bartender, Drago.
Yes.
I'm the only one who's
Bartender, can I get a cup of your fine mead?
This old man is staring. His eyes are gray. Cataracts, maybe. He's just cleaning glasses. What do you want?
Mead.
We got wine.
Damn.
That'll do.
Good.
Doesn't even look at you, grabs his bottle of wine, tucks it at you. 2 gold.
You're buying a king?
Minus 2 gold on there. You have 1 bottle of wine. Minus 2 gold. He doesn't have it on his character sheet. You have a bottle of wine now. You pop the cap,
Damn, 2
take a
gold?
swig. Tastes like shit.
You just paid 2 gold for shitty wine?
I didn't know it was shit wine. You've been getting drunk this whole time. What are you
I get paid by my playing.
Yeah, so you get, yeah.
I flicked like 6
What do you do? You turn around, you take a swig, it tastes like shit.
Maybe like
drinking,
a
I guess.
piece of
Okay.
silver for a glass of wine.
We're gonna
That
cut
was-
back over to accounting.
What was I saying? Okay, so you said there's missing villagers.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Are they turning into zombies or are they just disappearing? Being abducted in the middle of the night?
It's honestly pretty easy to tell if you're infected with a Strahd zombie. You
Do you have any
get
idea?
violently sick, you cannot move anywhere, and within a day or so, that's when you turn.
Wait.
No, these people are up and vanishing, and it's like clockwork. Every Thursday, one of the villagers has disappeared.
About what?
I have one lead. Mad Mary herself. A couple days ago, she said that she saw a hooded person, fat, carrying a unconscious human in his skeevies in the middle of the night and dragged him in a northward direction.
You know!
Towards the
Do I hear
fucking
this at all?
graveyard.
Do I hear this? What kind of roll is
Yeah, you guys all hear this.
No. You know! The fat guy! I know a fat guy. Pistachio man.
Vasily's a stable master. He doesn't even live here.
Exactly.
You've
Who
lost
else
your mind.
better to do it? Put
This-
it back. Why do you do this?
Vasily's the nicest man you'll ever meet.
Exactly.
I passed out his trailer.
Well, I can't deny that or agree to.
I know, because you're in on it too.
Don't offend me, sir.
Am I?
Is he with you?
He is. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
He's already drunk. I can tell.
Oh.
He's hammered. Don't worry.
Does the truth offend you?
You're like leaning against the. No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, let me guess. Is Pistachio Man your friend?
I wouldn't call him my friend.
You work with him?
No.
He brings you outsiders to your inn? No?
This isn't my inn.
Oh! Whose inn is it?
He leans
Whose
in.
inn is it?
He leans in and.
Is it Strahd? Oh,
Oh,
Strahd.
that explains a lot.
So you're saying
That's sad.
that this man brings you no profits at all?
Vasily?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
Doesn't bring travelers or anything?
You might be onto something. What is your name? Bard.
Me?
Yes.
Name's Bucket.
Well,
His name's
Pocket.
Don't. I showed his mouth and restrain him and make it so he can't talk.
I'll take a whole movie.
Well,
yes,
Don't
pocket.
make a whole movement.
I punch him off and he.
No. And I put my hands back over his mouth.
Pocket is a little drunk at the moment, but
Yes.
has a good mind about him.
Well, Pocket, I
His
have
name ain't
lots
Pocket,
to do.
Percy.
Lots to do.
Fine,
So,
say it.
if you guys aren't for hire, respectfully leave me to my business.
No. Coin. We have coin in the matter?
And I already took a job from your bosses. The Vistani wants to
It's
find
just
their
this
wine.
detective work. I can't handle it. It's too much.
What if we lighten the load? Give us some direction.
Are you detectives?
Oh!
Yeah.
I possess certain magic that can help me find things.
I have a hunch this detective work will lead us into some sort of pickle.
He stands up. Well then, we have much work to do. It's almost sundown. We have a couple hours. Let's go. Let's go investigate.
All right.
Well,
I have someone I want to show you.
It's a trap!
I'll follow.
right.
He walks out the front door.
What the fuck?
I'll go right after.
Percy passes that guy.
Percy's.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Percy's hammer.
Percy just slams face first.
I don't. What?
And then I hear the big slam.
Dakar? Yeah, Dakar is probably shit.
Drakkar.
No.
Drakkar.
He hasn't really been drinking all that much.
He's
He's
taking a
got
couple
one bottle of
sips.
wine.
Trey Force is following me because
He's down, dude. He's a young lad trying to learn.
Trying to learn stuff.
Oh,
Like, I was following you, then I heard a big banging on that.
Okay, do you walk out?
Sure. I follow him
Dave
because there's
Percy.
coin
I
involved.
grabbed Percy by the shirt.
All right, we're gonna use your mini.
I'm out.
That's where the party is.
Out.
Besides Percy's knocked the fuck out in the tavern. That's fine. All right, so where do you go?
Percy
Well,
is
Jason-
Eastmark's sort of
Jason,
standing there. He
I
cl-
was left with Percy.
No?
No, you came with. Do you want to go back inside?
I heard
There's
the
no reason I'm passed out, buddy. You okay?
I go back to make sure he's with them.
With who?
No.
With, like, not by himself.
You
know?
peek back in the tavern. He's passed out.
Yeah, there's nothing much to do.
He's a grown
I
man.
go wake him up.
He's
Okay, you run in. Percy runs back, or Trefor runs back inside. Okay, Dragar, did you follow?
Of course.
Okay, so you guys are outside.
You're not gonna be doing anything.
Eastmark walks outside and he has a couple of papers. He says, I have 3 problems here.
I'll probably you should go.
The missing villagers, the zombie issue, and this last one I should probably just show you myself.
Why can't you just tell me?
It's better if you see it.
Without sucking your nose.
And I take my axe very close. If you lead us to a trap, you won't
I
survive.
won't
this
trap
night.
I know.
Because I'll
I'm
personally
hiring you to help me.
Okay, because I will cut your head off.
This
if
is
you
my
betray us.
village.
You
It's
betray
cool,
us.
dude. I haven't picked myself
Ever
up.
since we've come to this land,
Let's
all
just
we've
say
seen is-
my father isn't sick anymore. And he walks down this path.
We keep following him.
I'm just gonna follow.
So what are you doing? Did you leave?
He's inside. As he's walking down inside, you try to wake up Percy, and he's just knocked the fuck out, Trev.
He is drunk.
He's out. What do
with
you do?
A 0.2
What do you do?
alcohol level.
I gotta make the pizza, that's why I passed out.
What do you do?
You should go with the group.
Or you can stay there and do
I-
nothing.
Literally don't know what to do.
So he gets
He's
inspiration.
He's
to
an
go.
indecisive fish.
He just runs out the door. BAM!
He starts chasing
Yes,
screaming
I
bros.
run out the door. I run after him.
Yep.
Okay,
Get
you
him.
see them down the street, and you run up to them.
I get Dragar.
Nice.
What?
Get what?
I get you.
Get him.
And I bring him back in the barn to get Percy. Just
All right.
get
No,
He's
no. I'm not getting him. I just
Alright,
grab, as soon as you
I gotta
run
make
up,
pizza, just play.
as soon as you get to me, I grab you by your shirt and we keep walking forward as you're trying to fight me. That's what's happening.
Trevor's
just
grabbing at your fur and
I'm
is
just
telling you,
pulling-
Percy's back in the
I
tavern.
grab him
Percy.
sleeping and drunk. Let's go.
Callan
You're
sees this
useful.
and just
He
says,
won't
"Fuck
find
it,"
us.
and just starts
Well,
walking.
Yeah.
we're coming back and we're gonna be back later.
Yeah, and
Let's go.
I'm talking to
Alright, I guess I just
Eastmark.
follow.
They'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Well, I've been
Let's just-
dragging you, so. may as well.
Eastmark and Callan walk away. Dragar following, pulling Trevor in
Right.
tow.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
While my hand is just muttering to me, I know he's drunk. What do you
Trevor,
want
where are
me
you
to do?"
going? Okay, Dragar, will you sit down, please? Okay.
Thank you. No, I'm just.
A weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet, against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Like all of the weeds have been stepped on, and there's footprints everywhere. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
Kellen talks to Eastmark and he goes, "What the fuck happened to your house?"
What kind of devil work have you been doing here?
As I said, zombies.
Zombies caused a fire.
I've been trying to kill all these zombies and shit's happened. Coward. Don't blame me. My sister Ophelia's inside.
Callan doesn't buy any of this.
He opens the door. He walks
You're
up
going
to the
in
door.
front of us.
Ophelia, open up! Go away! Ophelia, it's me, Eastmark. I'm not going anywhere! Ophelia! The door squeaks open and popping through is a beautiful woman. She's red-haired,
Ooh, yeah, she's
dark
pretty.
skinned, and has a bit of a sneer on her face.
Yeah.
How?
Who are these people you brought with you, Eastmark?
You're apparently cavalry.
Cavalry? You don't need cavalry. Eastmark the Lesser needs help all the time. Shut up, Ophelia!
Callan is already
Family.
very intrigued.
Well, what are they gonna do? They're gonna help. They're gonna help our father. He can't be helped. Exactly my point. You
I
hear
open the
him
door
back there?
more because I'm curious. What is going on? Let me just see this because I'm getting sick of all this.
You
dawdling.
walk in and you guys are in like a main room.
And I looked at-
And you guys are in a huge mansion, so this room is huge.
It's a very nice house, little lady. Now show me your father so we
You
can
look very
investigate.
Resident Evil.
Eastmark, you bring these people to just barge into our home?
We've been attacked. since
Ophelia,
coming
they're
this way.
here to help.
Now
They're
show
here
us.
to help.
Show us your father, quickly, woman.
Ophelia walks up to you. You think you can help us, muscle man? Your muscles are useless here.
And that's why I
My
thought.
father is dead. Undead.
Then burn it.
She locks eyes with you and grabs this door and opens it. And immediately, a zombie standing there. His arms are chained to the bed. And she slams the door.
Then there's only
How
one.
can you help someone who's already dead?
Kill
burn
him?
him with fire?
You touch him and I'll kill you.
And then you would risk the plate spreading to the rest of the town. And you can certainly try, little lady. You can certainly try. I've already been suffered
Eastmark,
by.
these people are fools. Give them a chance, Ophelia. What if you have to say for yourself? She looks at you.
Well, I really like lost for words. I just saw zombie. I could see.
She pipes in.
You can't
We
save
have
his
to
soul.
give him a proper burial. I can't kill him. I can't kill him.
Then I will.
Eastmark pipes in. Yeah, but Ophelia, you know Donovich hasn't answered his door in months. We can't bury him. We haven't had a proper burial in months. The town of Borovia must know of Kolyan's death.
Oh, the dad.
No, Donovich. She said Donovich.
Donovich is
It's a new name.
Donovich.
Who is this Donovich?
Donovich is the
caretaker.
priest.
Yeah,
Am I still at the end?
Yeah.
Yes, you're passed out. Priest that can be buried.
If you can go reason with him, maybe we can take care of Kolyan, my father.
Colleen's the father.
But it's already dead.
Where's Donovich at? Where does he reside?
North of town, E5.
Where?
The church, but he's not going to answer you. He
People are
hasn't
being
answered for months.
Then
Then
we
we will
barge
go
in.
Then we'll enter the best we can with the burgomaster.
Do what you will. Eastmark says, I can't go with you. I have a soft spot for Donovich. He took care of us for a while when my father was busy, so
Well, you better expect that he might.
do what
not-
you want, but please don't hurt him. But
he-
we must bury him, otherwise...
If he attacks us as an undead, I'm cutting his head off. I
Who?
don't. If Donovich is an undead like your father,
Donovich is alive.
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Do you want us
I
to
wake
put
up from my stupor and wander out of the inn.
Okay. You're in the middle of this town. We flash to Percy. He stands up. The inn's just empty. You're like drooling from your mouth. You wipe your drool, and you step outside. And you're just, where did everyone go? And in just in the middle of this town, and you've seen no movement or nothing. We cut back to you guys.
I run out. Okay.
hurting?
No, you don't run. Trevor.
You don't know.
Okay, Trevor runs out the door. What are you continuing on?
He turns to the daughter, Ophelia,
Is
and
it a little bit
says,
of
Trevor, shh. You're not here.
Child abuse.
says, do you want us to put your father out of his misery at least? I can at least do that.
We may have to.
If anyone's child abuse,
I just go in there, I pull out my scimitar, and just fucking stab him in the head.
You open the door. And he starts biting you, and you pull out your scimitar. He's like chained to the bed, remember? And he's just. And Ophelia, I can't look!
I take the sword and I arc it to the point where I could stab him through the head.
Okay, you stab him in the head, and his head rolls to the floor. The body is still standing there, reaching for you, and the head is now trying to move itself with its tongue, but it's just sort of rolling back and forth.
I flick my sword and stab it right there in the head.
In the head?
In the head.
Okay, so as you reach down, because the head rolled behind the zombie.
Oh, great.
So do you want to continue doing that?
No. Oh, God damn it.
It's still... and the head's just reaching for you clumsily. The body's
reaching,
body.
and the head's just trying to tongue itself towards you.
The chains rattling.
Both, basically two separate.
Oh, I can't watch!
Because I can't cut off his arms, because if I do that, he'll be free.
Who does?
Oh, man. Where'd the head go?
It rolled in front of the bed.
In front of the bed?
Yep, it's sitting at the base of the bed.
I crouch down to where I'm out of arm's length, and I literally try and stab the head, kind of like you're trying to poke a dog or something.
Okay, so as you're trying to reach down, this zombie is trying to scratch at you. Make a dexterity check and see if you can like get around this zombie and stab this head. Okay, this zombie body is clumsily waving its arms around you and trying to stab you. You like duck around it. Describe what you do.
I duck around it while looking at this head in front of the base of the bed, just like tonguing its way closer to its body. I pull my sword, or not pull, I summon my sword, and I literally arc it, and I just stab it right there.
And one of the eyes just like looks down, and then the head stops moving.
Is the arm still flaming?
Oh yeah, you pull your sword back, and the body's still reaching for you from where you were standing.
I turn around.
Jake, you're seeing this? You're just watching this happen?
I don't.
I decided I don't mind zombies.
Well, I don't know what else. Is there any fire, like a little torch or something?
I turn to Ophelia and I go, yeah.
What are you doing? You're the worst! What are you doing?
I tried to put him out of his misery. I didn't know.
He's dead! Chop him into pieces!
Fine!
Oh!
I cut at him from the
She
waist.
pulls out her sword and just lunges into the room and slice, slice, slice! The zombie just drops in a piece.
Kellen is just kind of throws his hands up and goes, alright, shit, yeah, okay.
Yeah, now we still, is it done? Is it dead? Or do we have just a bunch of pieces on the ground? That's why I didn't do anything yet. Or do we
Seems to be taken care of. I can't believe I had to do that, you guys. That was my father.
He was dead anyways.
I know, that's what helped my hand.
Yeah.
Well, what should we do now? Should we go confront Donovich?
I mean, that'd be the best thing to do.
Yeah,
Off we go.
We leave the house apologizing to Ophelia and go in search of Donovich, which I'm guessing is at the graveyard.
Oh, you haven't seen a graveyard yet.
Yeah, okay. North side of town.
Don't play the game, nigga.
Huh?
You know nothing of a graveyard.
I know nothing of a graveyard.
So we follow wherever the
Go
burgomaster
back
said
in
we
and
should go.
ask about it.
Well, she told you where the church was.
So we
which
go to
is
the
really
church.
bad.
So we go to the church. We go towards the church.
Okay.
Is Percy still out in the middle of the road?
I'm assuming he's
As you guys walk outside, Trevor is in the front yard, sort of just standing there, looking around. And you see Percy clumsily walking down the street. You guys all convene, meet up with each other, and what do?
I help Percy out.
Trevor sort of walks up to you and starts helping you out a little bit.
Thank you.
Since you're probably still smashed.
Percy's drunk off his
Okay, what do you guys do?
That's why I helped again.
I don't know. I turned to the group and I asked them,
Yeah.
are we in any condition to go talk to Donovich at the moment? And I turned to Percy, who's clearly slurring his words, shit-faced.